Welcome back to another one of my videos. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Laura, and today I'm going to show you one of my family's favorite desserts. Now, this layer dessert is made up of a Greek yogurt and pudding mixture, a whipped cream layer, cherries, and chocolate shavings. So if you want to see how to make this dessert, keep watching the video. Now for the dessert, you only need 7 ingredients. So you're going to need 1 liter or 2 packages of vanilla pudding that's just cooked based on the instructions in the back. You're going to need 750 grams of plain Greek yogurt, 500 milliliters of heavy whipping cream, 1 glass of sour pitted cherries, 1 package of vanilla sugar or just a good splash of vanilla extract, about 3 tablespoons of sugar, give or take depending on how sweet you want your dessert to be in the end. And last but not least, 100 grams of grated chocolate. Now, if you can't find grated chocolate like this, you can also just use chocolate sprinkles. That being said, this dessert comes together really fast. We're basically just going to start by whisking together our pudding, our Greek yogurt, and our sugar until that's nice and smooth. And in the meantime, we can also whisk up our whipping cream with our vanilla sugar until we have some nice stiff peaks. Now at this point, I recommend giving your pudding mix a quick taste to make sure that it's sweet enough for you and you don't need to add any more sugar. Now the last thing we need to do before layering is drain our cherries. Now, I always like saving the juice because we like drinking it, but you can also use it for various other recipes. Now at this point we can start layering. Now we always use a nice big glass bowl like this so you can see all the layers, but you can also use a cake tin or really anything else that you have or that works for you. And layering is super easy. We're basically just going to take 1/3 of our yogurt pudding mixture and start with that at the bottom, sprinkle on about 1/3 of our cherries, add about 1/3 of our whipped cream, and 1/3 of our chocolate sprinkles. And we're basically just going to repeat that 2 more times until we have 3 layers of each. Now, depending on how big your bowl is and how big you make your layers, you might not get out 3 layers of each, which is totally fine. You can make as many or as little as you want. That being said, you can also make little individual dessert glasses if you prefer. It's going to take a little bit longer to layer, but then everyone can get their own little dessert if that's what you prefer to do. Now, like I said, you can make this as pretty or as quick as you want. Usually we'll just throw everything in here with a spatula and slightly smooth it out to get our layers. But other times I've also gone ahead and piped on my whipped cream to make it a little bit nicer. But honestly, it all tastes the same in the end, so it's totally up to you and how much time you want to spend making your dessert. I was so zoned in with layering that I completely forgot a whole layer of chocolate, which is slightly disappointing, but that's okay. It's just gonna be a little less chocolatey. Now, if you have any whipped cream left over, you can go ahead and use it to do some piping decorations on top, or just leave it plain like this. Now, I also went ahead and took out a couple cherries just so I could do a little bit of decorations on top, but again, that's totally optional. And there you have it, our super easy layered cherry dessert that's perfect for any occasion. So that's going to be everything for today's video. If you enjoyed the video, you can give it a thumbs up or write me a comment below. And as always, the whole recipe is going to be in the description box as well.